that's like, why is JonTron not working with Ego Raptor anymore? Because I heard there was some. They even said it themselves. There was some personal issues that they don't want to talk about. So
Yes, there is a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff between them. None of it's any of our business, really.
no, it's not.
But
But
at
I'm
the
just
end of the
saying, like
day,
that's
that is, I
yeah.
mean, you know, look, Aaron's making the content he's making, and he's doing just fine. And John went back to
JonTron
making the
is too.
content
Yeah,
he's
I watch
making,
his stuff.
and he's
It's
doing just
hilarious.
fine. If people want to get involved in why they split up or whatever, that's really up to them. And they're really dragging out something that it's like it's the reason why I don't watch Desperate Housewives or
Passions, Days of Our
no,
Lives
what's the Housewives, Real Housewives or whatever. Like, it's like
of
who fucking
Reality
Miami,
is not
of
cares? Like, this is
reality.
other
Georgia.
people's personal drama.
Yeah,
Just
it's none of your
how
business.
about you do something with your own fucking
Why are you
time?
talking to me like that, Becky? I know what you do with your husband.
Bitch, you don't know a damn thing about my husband.
But that's exactly what it is.
Well,
Well then.
well then.
Especially since he got married, I think. I don't know.
Reno,
I like Mortimer.
I don't know. I don't know if it's all nice, but the fact that they don't sling shit at each other through Twitter and other things, I'm
They don't. I don't think they do.
I am no, they don't, and that
I
I
don't think they
think
even talk to each other.
that's great. I don't think things
Yeah.
are all good, but that doesn't matter. The fact is that they have their own business and they don't care that it's other people's business, and
Yeah,
that's how they
exactly.
deal with it. And they've made sure. Hold on, you guys had to hear that.
Yep.
I heard that.
It came
Okay.
through.
But no, I'm just
Sorry?
saying that, like,
Did you, like-
they're all
That
doing great
that
on their
Chinese went
own.
right through you, didn't it?
Everyone's doing fine. No one needs to get
recorded that?
involved.
Who recorded that?
No one did. Actually, it
Put
could
it
be
on
a highlight
Patreon.
from Twitch. I might just have to record that.
That's it for the entire stream. Just the end.
Yeah.
Yep. Just put that on Patreon.
Now, what would be
now.
hilarious is like if Twitch
Put it on
interpreted that as
Patreon.
copyrighted music.
Maybe. I would love it if it, yeah, no, if there was like some sound
Yo,
effect somewhere and they're like,
okay.
dude, this is totally copyright infringement.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know "Eat My Diction"?
Yeah,
I've seen
no,
the
and you know
addiction on
what? I
CNN.
think that if all you look, if they're able to pull off a decent public, show, then everyone should respect that because they're clearly trying
They
their
do.
best
They
to
have
do
been
that.
good.
And instigating anything otherwise is really just nobody's business. So,
None
you
your
know.
business.
what's that?
None your business.
Yeah, none of anybody's business. Which is
None
why
your
the whole
business.
AMA thing kind of blew my mind. Like, who does anyone think they are to like decide that they're the authority on fucking being
Their
the
mama?
backstage rumor mill? Like, look,
Their mom.
if they were doing something, if they were doing a public service, like if they were actually helping people in some way, I could kind of understand how you could justify it.
I don't want
Except
that
for
guy
just like
touching
some
the children.
weird like. Yes, I might actually ship. The next time I lift my leg, there's a very good chance I'll shit myself. I don't understand.
This is why you
like,
need a sitting desk.
what the satisfaction
Did
is.
someone say that on Twitter?
No, they said it right here. They said, "I think
But
you're getting
don't you
$5
understand, Mick, that-
or $5 Mick shits himself," which is pretty damn close.
Don't you understand,
got
Mick?
that
That's like the
$5.
new paradigm. Everyone wants to be in everyone else's business.
Okay, this is now.
Because
But why?
because reality television. I mean, that's pretty much where YouTube may end up heading. It's like, Fine Brothers.
It actually already did.
reality
I'm
TV,
sorry.
YouTuber TV, and literally
You know
like
they actually do
But
have
okay,
TV
so I
shows on
understand if people
Netflix
want
now. I
to,
mean,
but
YouTube
where
now
do you
like
cross
that.
the line when you start feeling owed answers from these
Yeah.
people? Like, there's drama between Jon and Arin. I feel owed the answer. I feel owed an explanation as
they
to
don't
why
really-
you
they're-
two
they're
don't
fucking
like
have
each
their
other.
life.
I don't know either of
Big-
you personally,
Big.
but the
Big,
fact
you
that you
owe
have
us.
not given me a fucking straight answer as to how you guys or why you guys stopped working together, I feel betrayed or it's like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like, I get it, you're a fan, and that's great that you enjoy that, but Nobody owes. I don't owe you shit. You don't owe me shit. I actually owe my Patreon shit because they give me money. But no, but you know what I'm saying. Like when do you feel like you have a say in that kind of shit? And then when they don't respond, feel like you need to fabricate this whole fucking underground reality. Like it's just. I get that people are young, and I was there too, and I cared about things, and I wanted to believe I was a part of things. But there's a line. There's just a fucking line of decency that you cross eventually, where it gets fucking creepy. You're no longer a fan. You're a fucking creep. I'm sorry. Am I being way unrealistic?
No.
Am I being a dick? I can't be. Am I being a dick?
No.
I'm being a dick. I'm being a dick.
Do you want to be a dick? Do we need a fashion of balls for you or something?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Look, I'm not a part of any of this. I'm not famous enough to be a part of these things, and I really am so fucking glad. I just want to make my shit. And the next time we have this, I have to make sure I don't drink as much because I'm not getting nearly as much as I want done. I got to be able to figure out how to make these things. As far as Game Grumps and Arin, I really like Arin. He is one of my greatest inspirations.
Cartoons.
Yes.
God, why can't I remember the fucking cartoon names?
Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go.
Blank awesome.
Actually, I think Girl Chan is one of my favorite series, but
I love Girl Chan, actually.
I mean, I know what they're asking, and the honest answer is, I love Jon and Arin together. I think they were a great combo. I love Danny. Danny is just a fun guy. No matter what Danny does in life, he's always going to be entertaining.
I think I just love cake fart thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I mean,
you have to look it up, okay? I was watching Mario Party because when I was watching their gameplays, they were watching cake farts. So I looked it up, watched it, traumatized now for life. Yeah.
Hold on, look, I'll tell you guys. Yeah, was that it? Okay. Well, look, what happened is that somebody was hosting a fake AMA on 4chan, I believe, about the Game Grumps, and people were trying to determine who the fuck it was, and people were just throwing out names. They're throwing out everybody. Even after they figured out it wasn't me, even though what happened was that someone said, "Oh, you must be Ricepirate," and then apparently the fake AMAer was like, "Oh, what? That fag? No way! Oh no! What? Right? No! What?" And everyone was like, "Dude, you said okay? Come on." So it was like the most fake way of trying to fucking point the finger at me. And I had a friend at the time who pointed it out to me online. They were like, "Dude, someone on 4chan's trying to act like they're you." And by acting like me, they were saying they weren't me, but were actually like really badly acting like they weren't me. Anyways, the point being it wasn't. And so I got in on it and I started replying to people and I was like, "Guys, I'm not whoever the fuck is posting." But what happened is because I was posting at the same time the fake AMAer was, everyone assumed that I must be the AMAer because we were on at the same time.
Don't listen to him.
He's
not the real Vice.
No.
What you should have did in an all anon chat is you should have just kind of made up more names. And just started making.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just making.
No,
like not legit.
I mean, my goal in life is to have as little drama as possible, so I can focus on my wife and my life and my work and you guys and animation, and not worry about negative shit. Because like, all that stuff is just such a waste of fucking time as far as I'm concerned.
Drama. Girly drama.
No, and you know what? Some drama leads to, it leads to some things that are important, but a lot of drama does not. And anyways, the point being, as far as the answer to the question about Reddit and the AMA, that was someone trying to pose. Even if they weren't trying to pose as me, they did that thing where like they did the inverse thing where it was like, you're Ricepirate, and they're like, what, that faggot? No way, Jose. Oh, fuck that dude.
That's totally a Ricepirate.
And then I still hold true to it. I if I have opinions about people or things, I will never be anonymous. I'll never be anonymous about it.
Be honest.
They were just.
I will be honest.
Another word. Oh, you didn't listen to it. I'm not gonna ruin it. No, never mind. Sorry.
No, but I understand anonymity. I understand why that's important. I think people use it for the wrong reasons sometimes, not always, but I think sometimes when you want to speak out about an issue and you don't want to make it about yourself, but you want to make sure that it's about the issue, I think it's I think anonymity is a very important thing. I think when there are sources that will shut you down and you need to do that, I think that's also important. There's a lot of cases where I think having your privacy is so crucial and important. But when people use it to fuck others or throw other people under the bus or pose as other people, I think that's when they make a bad name for it, and they're the ones who end up making people want to disregard people's privacy and just kind of trounce over that because they're the ones fucking abusing it. And that to me is such a fucking depressing situation because I think it's really important. But there's plenty of people who will happily use and usurp and take advantage of those things, especially on the internet, for their own gain and don't give a fuck about the rest of anybody. And that's a bummer.